For individuals with mobility challenges, a disabled parking permit can make everyday activities significantly easier. Accessible parking spaces are designed to reduce walking distance and provide extra room for entering and exiting vehicles safely. These accommodations help people maintain independence while navigating daily tasks such as grocery shopping, attending medical appointments, working, or visiting friends and family. If you believe you qualify for accessible parking, you may be wondering where to get a disability parking permit near you and how the process works. Understanding the steps involved can help ensure that you obtain your permit quickly and legally. A disability parking permit is typically issued through your state's Department of Motor Vehicles or a similar government agency responsible for vehicle registration and licensing. While the process varies slightly depending on where you live, the overall procedure is similar across most states. The first step is determining whether you qualify for a disability parking permit. Eligibility is based on medical conditions that significantly limit a person's ability to walk or move safely over longer distances. Common qualifying conditions often include severe arthritis, heart or lung diseases that limit physical activity, neurological disorders affecting mobility, and conditions requiring the use of mobility aids such as crutches, walkers, braces, or wheelchairs. Individuals who cannot walk a certain distance without stopping to rest may also qualify. Temporary medical conditions may qualify as well. For example, someone recovering from surgery, a broken bone, or a temporary injury that restricts mobility may be eligible for a temporary disability parking permit. Once you determine that you may qualify, the next step is obtaining medical certification from a licensed healthcare professional. Most states require a doctor, nurse practitioner, or other approved medical provider to verify that the applicant has a condition that meets the eligibility criteria. The medical professional will typically complete a portion of the application form, confirming the diagnosis and indicating whether the condition is temporary or permanent. This certification helps ensure that accessible parking spaces are reserved for individuals who genuinely need them. After obtaining medical certification, you can submit your application to the appropriate state agency. In many states, applications can be completed in several different ways. One option is visiting a local motor vehicle office in person. Many departments of motor vehicles accept applications directly at their service locations. When applying in person, you may need to bring identification, the completed application form, and any required supporting documents. Another common option is applying by mail. Applicants can download the necessary forms, complete them, obtain medical certification, and send the paperwork to the address listed on the application. After the forms are reviewed and approved, the permit is mailed back to the applicant. Increasingly, many states also offer online applications. Online systems allow applicants to submit personal information, upload medical documentation, and complete the process from home. This option can be particularly helpful for individuals with mobility challenges who may find it difficult to travel to an office. Regardless of how you apply, it is important to ensure that all required information is completed accurately. Missing information or incomplete medical certification can delay the approval process. Once the application is approved, the disability parking permit is issued. The permit may be mailed directly to your home or provided during an in-person visit depending on the method used to apply.
After receiving your permit, it is important to understand how to use it correctly. The permit must be clearly displayed whenever the vehicle is parked in a designated accessible parking space. Display instructions vary slightly depending on state regulations, but the permit must always be visible to parking enforcement officers. It is also important to remember that disability parking permits are issued to individuals, not vehicles. This means the permit can usually be used in any vehicle as long as the person to whom it was issued is present in the vehicle. However, the permit should never be used by friends or family members when the eligible individual is not present. Misuse of a disability parking permit can result in fines, penalties, and possible revocation of parking privileges. There are typically two main types of disability parking permits available: temporary and permanent. Temporary permits are issued for short-term conditions that affect mobility, such as recovering from surgery or an injury. These permits usually have an expiration date that corresponds with the expected recovery period. Permanent permits are issued for long-term or lifelong conditions that significantly limit mobility. Even permanent permits may require periodic renewal depending on state regulations. Renewal requirements vary by state, but it is important to keep track of your permit's expiration date. Using an expired permit can result in fines or loss of parking privileges. Many states allow permit renewals to be completed online or by mail, making the process convenient.
Accessible parking spaces play a crucial role in supporting mobility and independence for individuals with disabilities. These spaces are typically located close to building entrances and provide additional room for safe movement. By reducing walking distance and allowing easier entry and exit from vehicles, accessible parking helps individuals participate more fully in everyday life. When applying for a disability parking permit, it is helpful to check your state's official motor vehicle website for the most up-to-date information. Requirements, application forms, and processing times can vary depending on local regulations. If you are unsure about eligibility or the application process, contacting your local motor vehicle office or speaking with your healthcare provider can provide helpful guidance. For individuals living with mobility challenges, obtaining a disability parking permit can significantly improve accessibility and convenience. With proper documentation and medical certification, the application process is usually straightforward. Once approved, the permit becomes an important accessibility tool that helps individuals navigate public spaces with greater safety, comfort, and independence. Accessible parking permits ensure that those who truly need closer parking and additional space can access it legally and reliably. By following the correct application steps and using the permit responsibly, individuals can take full advantage of the accessibility accommodations designed to support them in everyday life. We hope you found this information helpful. If you need assistance obtaining a handicapped placard or plate and want to avoid the hassle, paperwork confusion, or trying to coordinate a doctor's appointment on your own, visit handicappedparking.com. Our platform connects you with licensed doctors online from the comfort of your home, making the process simple, secure, and stress-free. If you're facing any challenges with your disabled parking permit, let us know and we'll see what we can do to help you regain your traveling freedom. Our goal is to give you the knowledge and support you need to improve your quality of life. Be sure to follow this channel for more answers to your handicap parking questions, and feel free to leave a comment below. We're always happy to help. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.